Hi, my name is Faja Alameen. I'm getting ready to do my lab for using buffering, which basically is one of the assignments, which is assignment 06 for the lab. Now, as you see, again, I have all of my equipment set up. We have the white vinegar. We have the two actually testing, which is one is the hydrochloric acid, which is the HCI. We have the sodium hydroxide, which is the NaOH. We have our well system set up here. We have our strip paper, and we have our distilled water here, along with the scissors that was required, and the white paper, which is right here, and toothpicks, of course, and all of this particular supplies. Today we're supposed to be doing the testing on the buffering. Well, you say, what is buffering? Buffering is a chemical buffer, which is basically a solution that resists the pH when an acid or a base is added to it. Buffering are compatible of absorbing both the strong acid as well as the base, and then this renders the actual solution neutralized. And when we say neutralized, meaning that basically it doesn't have a higher content of acidity or a low content of base. It is actually neutralized, whereas that basically it evens out or balances out. What we're going to recall today is the reacting with the buffers and the base and other acids. While base reacts with acids but not with other bases. Only the solution contains both an acid and base can resist the effects of both acid and base. Thus, the chemical buffering solution begins, or the process begins. Now, in our actual class component that we've been doing for the past couple of weeks is trying to figure out about the pH balance of an actual solution when an acid is added. So we have learned various things, and basically with this particular lab, it's supposed to show us about how the color change. What is noted in some of the notes is that if the actual acid balance or the acid content is higher, then the colors are much darker. If it is lighter, then that means that the content is not as high. So what we have noticed is that the pH balance per se changes with the different colors to indicate how much acid is there and how much base is there. And at the same time, the different concentrations of the acids and the base that we're using for the buffering, the data tablet will kind of show as we go down and do the test, because we're adding droplets of this into the wells. And at the same time, by adding these droplets into the well, we're able to add things so that basically we can see how the balance is either more acidy or less acidy. So without further ado, we're supposed to observe and do the actual figures on putting in 1 drop to 15 drops, and then after that we are going to get our results. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start my process. So we'll talk to you later. Have a good day.